Aquarius is sleeping. I'm going to do a live stream, and then I'm taking her out in a little while, so she'll get a good nap, and then she's got to go to bed early tonight because I have to teach tomorrow morning, so I have to drop her off a little bit early. So anyhow, we'll see how the evening goes. If it gets too late, I might not come back on tonight. If I get her to go to sleep early, then I'll come back on. But anyway, let's just take care of right now. See what happens right now. Let me just check something here. Okay. Okay, let's see. The first person here is T-Bet for today. T-Bet for today. T-Bet for today. Okay, for today, lay down the law, set boundaries. If you feel like somebody is overstepping, and don't be afraid to express what you want and need in personal relationships and also business. It looks like you could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and something should happen today that makes you happy. The hard work that you put into work, school, and business pays off. Beautiful one for today. Beautiful one for today. For today, you've got romance could be heating up, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could also be walking away from something and moving forward towards greener pastures. Could be a pretty good day. Or a forward-moving day. And money, Josiah's feelings towards me will reconnect again. Seems to think pretty highly of you. Finds you to be genuinely a happy person, somebody who is kind, caring, sincere, down to earth, and there is potential to reconnect at some point. John, what does Aquarius think about me currently? What does Aquarius think about me currently? Okay. Finds you to be like growing, changing, transforming for the better. Finds you to be strong, independent, courageous, attractive, smart, intelligent, and perseverant. on? What is Aquarius hiding or still doesn't want me to know? I need something more specific. I can't answer that question. I can't answer what people are hiding because you can't answer something that is, like they're hiding a lot of things, like how much they owe on their credit card bill, how much they weigh. Like people are hiding shit. And some things you're allowed to keep private, you know, like you kind of go to a reader to find out some things because it's like you're allowed to be private. But I would need a specific question, like, is their car being repoed? That's specific. But asking what is somebody hiding, like people are hiding what they ate. Did you eat all the donuts? No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Are you following your diet? Yeah, I am. And they're hiding the fact that they're lying. So I can't answer the questions that are too broad, like especially like things like what's going to happen? What's going to happen? You're going to go to dinner. You may go out to the movies. Like a lot could happen. I need like the more specific the question is, the clearer the answer is going to be. Because when it's too broad, it's like there's just too many possibilities. Edmund, does SP want me to cut some weight to look better for him, or is he fine with me the way I am? I think he's okay with the way things are. It doesn't look like he's putting much thought into that. Oh, okay, all about me. Do you want me to answer here or you want me to answer later? Janaya, is MH serious about no longer cheating and submitting himself fully to W, or is he still going to continue his nonsense? He's going to continue his nonsense. Yeah, he's full of shit. Yeah, so if somebody is actively cheating and the other person is putting up with it, and they haven't said, hey, fuck you, I'm not doing this anymore, the person's not going to change. Like, there's no reason to change. You know what I mean? It's like, you're only going to change when you fear that you're going to lose something or something is in jeopardy. But they're not going to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to continue to cheat on you. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. Not you, but whoever we're talking about. Tell you what you want to hear, and then they're going to continue to do what they want because all they need to do is say, I promise I won't do it again. But they're going to still fucking do it again. Yep. Because if you're so in love with someone, you don't cheat on them. I don't care what anyone says. If you're so in love with somebody, you don't cheat on them. I'm not blaming anybody, but there's got to be something wrong with the situation if people are cheating to begin with. Similar to when somebody is hooked or stuck on somebody that they're not involved with anymore. Nobody seems to come into their life because they're tied up, their thoughts are tied up around the ex. It's similar. It's like nobody's coming in because you won't let go of the old thing. You're still like ruminating on that. You're not going to meet someone new until you let it go. If you're so in love with somebody, you don't cheat on them. 555, general for the rest of the day. Oh, happy Sunday. For the rest of the day, it looks like you've got success coming in around communication that could be romantic in connection, and it may be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Something should happen today that makes you happy. A new venture begins, and a little bit of good luck is headed your way. Sorry, I have, you know, I'm part of the board and we have an issue. So I'm trying to multitask. Sally, Leo's feelings right now, will they contact them in Aries? Leo's feelings right now. Well, I think you will hear from them because the Fool is in reverse, which can indicate that something gets revealed around the situation. So something comes out. So most likely you will hear from them. But they look like they're distant. They're non-committal. I don't know that this is something you're looking for a commitment around, but it shows non-committal, distant, and inconsistent. They may find you to be genuinely a nice person, grounded, stable, and down to earth, but they seem to be a little all over the place right now. 555, what to expect in the next 5 days? What to expect in the next 5 days? If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. A Scorpio is around. You also could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You also could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. Joey, week reading. Week reading. Feeling grounded and stable around finances. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward on stable ground. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You could get good news around a job, work, school, or business. There could be good news that come in, and career could be moving forward. You also could be spending time with a Cancer. Twin flames, mine and Victor, the younger brother's future. Mine and Victor, the younger brother's future. Could you rephrase that? I'm not sure what the question is. Like the future of your relationship together? Liz, general for today. General for today. For today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you could walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and life comes into balance. You have a wish that comes true. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but Leo comes up strongest. John, week ahead birthday read. Oh, happy birthday. Birthday week looks good. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. You have an Aries and a Scorpio around. Cause for celebration comes in, maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you can feel relief around a business, like life-changing around business for the better, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in, life changes for the better quickly. Pretty good. Liz, love general. Liz, love general. New beginning on the horizon that leads to happiness and success around love. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be feeling relief around love moving forward. Cause for celebration comes in around growth, change, and transformation. If you're looking for a committed relationship and you're not in one, you could find yourself in one within the next couple of months. Liz, me and JM this week. Me and JM this week. Okay, communication comes in or communication picks up, and you may feel like things are moving forward towards greener pastures with cause for celebration. Listen to your intuition. A new beginning is on the horizon, and something should happen this week that makes you happy with the sun. Looks good. All about Maine. He may use money, yeah, but he doesn't want to let it go because he really likes you. You do have new options coming in. You have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have a Sagittarius. You also have another Scorpio and a Capricorn coming in. So if you're not happy with the people that are around you right now, don't lose hope because there's new people coming in. Well, taking a break from tarot and love is not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea because, first of all, when it comes to tarot, too much of it, too many readers, like it just gets like too many different avenues, too many answers. Like my friend and I used to have this conversation all the time. Like, say I used to go a lot when I was seeing Aquarius. Say I went and she said to me, oh, things are picking up between you and him. You should be spending time together, right? That she would tell me that, and then I would come home and we would have like a really bad week. We'd have a falling out, or he would do something stupid and I would be heartbroken. My question then would be, because then I would run back and I would be like, well, you said that we were going to be spending time together, and then he told me whatever, and now we're not speaking and I'm really upset. And then she would say, yeah, but if I saw that that was going to happen, it's still going to happen. It just hasn't happened yet. So sometimes she used to always say, you can't see everything. She used to say, I can't see every burp in your relationship. I can only see that it's still going on. Now, is she wrong? He's still in my life. I still speak to him. He's not my boyfriend, nothing. It's not like that. But she used to say, I don't see him leaving your life, so I can't tell you he's gone. He's a significant part of your life. And she's right. He is. He's a good friend of mine. He's reliable, whatever. Whatever happened between us way back when happened between us then, and now we're both in different places. But going all the time, like, it's hard to get through all of those ups and downs. Now, if it was just a regular friend that I didn't have feelings for and I wasn't feeling so crazy about, I wouldn't go because I wouldn't care so much. I'd be like, oh, she just pissed me off. And then everything would just blow over, and then we would go back to being friends. You know, people get on each other's nerves. It's not a big deal. But I would be heartbroken when it came to him. So taking a break from tarot was not bad. And the whole thing with love, I say it all the time. I don't care what it is. Whatever it is that somebody is chasing, it's going to make it harder to acquire. Because think about it. If a bear is chasing you, you're going to run. You're not going to stop and run towards the bear. You run away from the bear. So the energy of something chasing will always make it more difficult. So sometimes saying, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to date anybody. I'm going to focus on saving money or paying off my credit card bill or learning a foreign language. That can really help the energy of life change in general because you're not focused on love. So it's like a watch pot never boils. stand over a watch pot, you'll stand there forever. But go take a shower and that pot's going to boil. It's guaranteed to. It happens all the time. So I don't think it's a bad idea to take a break. I don't. I know that everybody wants to be loved, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the issue is that when it's all you're focused on, not you in particular, but anybody, when it's all that you're focused on, it's like you got to ask yourself, why is this such a desire? Like, why do I feel like I need love so badly? And you may find that it's because of something else, like things that maybe you don't like about yourself or things that happened in childhood. For me, it was stuff that happened in childhood that made me like escape into a fantasy land. And I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it for a long time. But like my friends, like my one friend, right? Since the day I met her, she's wanted to be a cop. She wanted to be a detective. That's always what she's wanted. Well, that's obtainable, right? She became a cop. My other friend also wanted to be a cop. She wanted to be a nurse first, but then she decided she wanted to be a cop. She went to nursing school. She didn't finish, but then she became a cop. Obtainable. I wanted to be a rock star. Now, why did I want to be a rock star? Why? Like, everything for me was fantasy, right? Nothing was ever reality. And it took me a long time to get underneath all of that. You know, like last night we were at a bar and we saw this band play. Now that band, they did a great job. To me, are they successful? Yeah. They may not be Journey or Motley Crue, but they're successful in my book. They're playing, they're doing what they love. People are enjoying it. That wasn't part of my fantasy. I had to be playing at Madison Square Garden. Who the fuck was putting me in Madison Square Garden? But that's where my head was. So sometimes you get underneath it, like, why was I always based in fantasy? Okay. Why do I feel like I need love? Why can't I just be satisfied with the way life is right now and focus on something else? Sometimes that helps. And then you realize it's not about what I need to obtain from other people. It's more about what I can do for myself. So I don't think that's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea. And money. Will my new job help me afford the apartment that I'm manifesting? Yes. Nisha. Will I win full custody? Or will they give him time to bring the baby back? Will I win full custody? Well, I think that you win full custody, or he's not going to be out of the picture, though. I don't know if he gets visitation or he gets something. He's going to get something. And yes, I do think they're going to give him time to bring the baby back, like maybe a couple of weeks. It looks like they settled with an arrangement. So I don't know what that is. 555. Which water sign and what will it be about? Which water sign? Communication could come in from a Scorpio that leads to a new journey that begins. And you could be doing like some kind of a recreational creative activity. I don't know. That it always reminds me of like when people do those, you know, the wine and painting. So you could be hearing from a Scorpio that wants to do something creative in nature or creative hobby. Lala, why does G not want to go home for Thanksgiving? Why does G not want to go home for Thanksgiving? I don't know. This is like going home to family. It looks like they feel like either life has been slow and stagnant and they feel burdened. They may not want to discuss something that they feel has been unsuccessful, and they would just rather not deal with it. It's like they'd rather avoid the situation. James. How will M and T respond to me moving forward? How will M and T respond to me moving forward? Good. You've got good karma. Things move forward towards greater pastures. Somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. It should be positive. Twin flames, mine and Victor's future relationship. You have a wish that comes true through divine timing. Things move forward successfully. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but you should see an improvement in the future that brings in a well-functioning situation. Toka. Why is TG being so moody towards me lately? Why is TG being so moody towards me lately? Maybe feeling a little stuck and stagnant, maybe dealing with an old wound that has resurfaced, may need some time to themselves, and maybe feeling a little bit overwhelmed. I don't think that any of that has anything to do with you. I just think that they're taking it out on you. His next actions towards me today, any chance of an apology? I don't see him apologizing because he's showing his hermit in reverse. But he may know that he's been an asshole. He's not taking responsibility for it, but his attitude shifts. So you're probably going to see a change in his attitude today through like communication. I don't think it's going to be an apology though. Lita, I really feel confident about my bleeding heart design idea. Will I get the attention for my business from it? Yes, I think you will. I think it's a great idea. Holly, what is coming up next for my relationship? What is coming up next for my relationship? Slow and steady wins the race. Communication comes in or communication picks up. But I don't see much change. It looks like everything comes into balance and just stays kind of stable. Not bad. Not bad. JJ, should I start my own jewelry line? Any advice? I think you should. I think it would be successful. It may start off slow, but it could pick up in speed, and you may really enjoy doing it. I would start. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. All that mean? What does that mean? That's ridiculous. If he does, where the hell did she come from? And did she know I was there? It's weird. Did she know I was there? Like, did she know you were there previously? I think she did know that somebody was there, yes. It may not be that big of a deal. Do you know what the relationship is with these people? Because it doesn't, it looks like things are like, I don't see a lot of love, passion, or romance around it. And Monty, will my new job help me afford? Oh, I did that one already. But it hasn't been that long all about Maine. Like sometimes like you got to give it, like after I dated Aquarius, I wasn't with anyone for like 13 months. Like it was a really long time, maybe even longer than that. Maybe it was like 15 months because I was like so done with like I didn't want to be hurt anymore. I didn't want to have to go through the nonsense. So I was like, I just can't do this. I just need time. So just giving it a couple of weeks it's not enough time. Like a chunk of time. Like how Tanya talks about, like that she was divorced like 3 years ago. Like that's a long time to like get to know yourself, focus on what you want rather than focus on like trying to bring guys in. So I don't think it's been long enough. Jazz, how does M Aquarius feel about our Friday night? His feelings and thoughts. It may have felt like everything went well. Feels like grounded and stable, content. Communication looks like it's going to pick up. Listen to your intuition, being guided by the divine, and life comes into balance. Feels like things are mutual. He seems to be happy and content with the way things are going. So I think you'll hear from him soon, and you'll probably see him again soon. Lala, my Cancer boyfriends feel about me this week. They find you to be grounded and stable, a loyal friend, somebody who is ambitious, strong, courageous, and well-respected. Nisha, I deleted the Snapchat text that I sent Safa. Will he reach out to me on his own this month? I don't see communication coming in that fast. It's doubtful. Brenda, general for today and tonight. General for today and tonight. You could have a new job or business opportunity present itself that brings in more money and that may make you feel relieved. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition and life comes back into balance. Twin Flames, why does Lisa W. get annoyed when I approach her? She just seems to be like, I don't know what the relationship is, but it's like overworked, overwhelmed, annoyed, and out of balance. And that might not even have anything to do with you. That just may be who she is. Doesn't deal with stress very well. Nisha, how will things be with me and Richie when I get my baby back from him? A little tense. There could be a little anxiety and a little tension. Fit Sun. M's finances for next year. M's finances for next year. Good. It looks like they could be improving quickly. Negativity moves into the past. Things move forward. There could be a new beginning on the horizon. And lots of work ahead of this person that brings in some really good money. Pretty good. Pretty good. Zara, we had an argument with Thomas Libra, and now he called me to solve it. What are his actions towards me after that? I feel sad. Well, it looks rocky. Situation looks rocky, like it's up and down and a little all over the place. So it's like arguing, apologizing, clearing the air, but then arguing again. And it looks like that continues to happen. You'll hear from him soon, maybe within this week. Shauna, what is coming next for me in love? You have a wish that comes true with a relationship with a long-term commitment around it. If you're already in this relationship, things look good. If you're not with this person yet, you may have choices. Could be an Aries that's very passionate. Could also be an Aquarius. The world is at your feet. Pretty good. You talk every day, there may be another argument and then another, like it's going around in a circle. So whatever it is that you're arguing about, it may be the same issue that keeps reoccurring. Dana, love. Empress is bringing in love and money, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures where you could feel relief. Making decisions that push life forward. You also may feel like there's cause for celebration that comes in around a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some good luck is at your feet. But you can have choices and options. There may be more than just one fire sign. Let's see what happens. All about me, and I'm over men. Would it be a good idea to change genders in love? Maybe that would change things a little. I don't think it matters. Let's see. I mean, you could try it if that's your thing. I don't think that there is anything wrong with trying it, but I think that the issue really is more around chasing love than it is about who it is that you're with. See what I mean? Like, it's about wanting the love and wanting to have that whatever connection or feeling or whatever it is. And I think that chasing that feeling has less to do with the specific person, whether they're male or female, or whether they're Aquarius or Taurus. Like, I don't think it matters. But you could give it a shot if you want to try it to see if it takes you out of the funk. You feel like it takes you out of the funk. Julie, Don wants to know if Tracy used to or still talks bullshit about him to other people over the phone. Of course she does. People talk shit all the time. Everybody talks shit. So the answer to that question is always going to be yes. But let's ask the cards. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm just sitting here talking about Aquarius, right? Like, if you were to ask somebody, does Danny talk shit about me? Yeah. I mean, is it anything terrible? No, I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth, but it's still talking shit. So me chasing the feeling of equal give and take is the issue. No, it's not that. It's chasing love. So it's like in our heads, right? Like, we have this idea of what love is. I text you, you text me back. I buy you dinner, you buy me lunch, right? It's equal. And we want to feel a certain way. A lot of us have had those like butterflies, or you feel like, oh, I've never felt this way before. We think it's a soulmate connection. We think it's a twin flame, whatever it is, it feels good. It's chasing that feeling. So a lot of times somebody comes in, and I had a therapist say this to me once, and I wanted to punch him in the face, but it was true. Somebody comes in who will do all those things. They will text. They will buy you lunch. They will do, and then you find them to be boring, or you find them to be not attractive, or you find something about them that you just don't like, whatever it is. Like, I had a friend of mine that used to rip girls apart, and he would like, well, she's got bad fingernails, or her ears are too small. Like, really? But it's like looking for something where it couldn't work. And that's like so stupid and superficial, but that's what makes you not like somebody who is a really good person. My mom used to do that. My mom would had this guy Steve that she dated who was really nice. He was retired. He was well off, and for some reason he was boring. But the two assholes that she couldn't get enough of both had substance abuse problems, couldn't hold a job, and didn't have their own place, and they were fucking disasters. But she was in love with them. What were you in love with, right? So sometimes when you decide that, like, the people that I'm attracted to are not giving me what I want, but why am I attracted to them? So when you take time to heal, you're not attracted to that person anymore. Now you think that the person that doesn't show up, or the person that's cheating, or you think that the person that is a substance abuse problem, you don't find them to be attractive. You're like, oh God, thank God I'm past that. You know, like, you're just not attracted to it anymore. You're attracted to something different. And that's why whenever people are like, well, I've never felt this way before, like, to me, that's more of a sign that you're involved with somebody who is unobtainable for whatever reason, because that's usually what causes that deliverance or whatever. I know I hate psychology to begin with, but unfortunately a lot of it is true. And even when I didn't believe it, when it was told to me, I learned the hard way over the years that those people were right. So it's not that, I'm in love with him. It's that I'm in love with the feeling that I have when I'm with him, because I'm not getting what I want. Somebody else said that, I watched a video where the woman was saying that, I think it was some kind of animal. It may have been chickens, whoever they were. They had chickens, two groups of chickens. And the chicken that pressed the button and got fed all the time. And then there was the chicken that pressed the button and only got fed sometimes. Well, the chicken that pressed the button that the food came out, they ate and walked away. When they pressed the button and the food didn't come out, they walked away. The chickens that were pressing the button and sometimes getting the food and sometimes not getting the food, those chickens continued to press the button over and over again, because it's sort of like the thrill of getting what you want sometimes and not knowing when you're going to get what you want. She related it to a slot machine. Pulling the thing, not knowing if you're going to hit. And people that get addicted to that kind of excitement, it's similar when we deal with people that are erratic and aren't giving us what I want. It's like, well, I'll text him today. Will he respond to me? And sometimes he does, even though he may not for 4 times. But on the 5th time he does. That makes it like an addictive cycle. So if you're talking to or hanging out with people that are only giving you a little bit and they're giving it to you sometimes, it kind of catches you in that loop with, maybe I'll get it this time, maybe I'll get it this time, maybe this time, right? But ultimately you don't get what you want from these people, but in the short term they could respond, they could come over, they could tell you what you want to hear, and that feels good, and that's what keeps us hooked. And I've been there, so I'm not casting stones to anybody that's doing things like that, because Lord knows I've done it. And it makes sense, but nobody tells you this before. Like, after it had happened to me, and then I was like, oh shit, that's exactly what was happening. Like, I was waiting for the phone to ring, and knowing that sometimes when I texted him, he would answer me, and sometimes he wouldn't. And I was getting addicted to the feeling that I would get when he would actually text me back. It's so sad. It is so sad. But that's where I was, and I understand it now. So it's not that you can't have somebody that treats you well. It's that the people that you're with are not treating you well, but yet you're still trying to cultivate something with them. And they do show up some of the times. If somebody didn't show up ever, you gave him your number and he walked away and you never heard from him, you would forget about it. But it's because you get a little bit sometimes that it kind of keeps you in the thing. It's so sad. And I sympathize with anybody who's going through it because God knows I've been there. You're not asking too much, but you're asking too much from the wrong people. That's the problem. So it's like the people that are coming in, like the first time, and I should have done this myself too. It's the first time that they don't call back, the first time that they cheat, the first time that they're with somebody else. Like that should be the last time. And it isn't. You see what I'm saying? It's like it should be established the first time. There shouldn't be any excuses. Oh, I didn't show up because my phone fell in the toilet. No. Okay, that's it. That's fine. Phone fell in the toilet. Well, sorry. That's it. We're not going to do this anymore because it creates that cycle. And it sucks. It sucks. Lydia, weak read and vibe. Overall vibe is pretty good, being guided by the divine. You may feel relief around finances moving forward. You have some money coming in. Empress could be bringing in love and money. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cause for celebration comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Mihak, finances from... Oh, shit, that disappeared. Hang on. Finances from me and husband in November and December. Okay, it may be a little touch and go in moments where you may feel like a little unstable or a little concerned with money. But overall, between now and the end of the year, you should do fine and there should be more money coming in. Listen to your intuition leads to success, and a new stream of income could bring in extra money between now and the end of the year. I agree with Mel. Fuck them. I totally agree. But I understand where she's coming from because I've been there. I've been there. And then there would be moments where I would think, especially after I found out Aquarius married somebody else, I've thought, well, why would he marry her and not me? Like, what was the difference? What did he see in her that he didn't see in me? And why does she get the best of him and I don't? But you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that she probably has the same guy I had. And he probably does the same thing that he did with me because that's who he is. And she probably is a lot like me and is addicted to the little bit that she gets. If they're even still married, I don't know. I don't ask. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything I may have to testify to. Don't ask questions that you don't really want to know the answers to. I learned that. But she probably gets the same thing. Like, he's the same person all the time, which is the same thing with whoever the girl was last night or whoever, it's like there is no better version of this person for somebody else that we didn't get. They're just getting the same. We may not see it, but they're getting the same shit. Janaya, what are Q's feelings towards TG after everything that happened? Well, the moon is in reverse, so more is going to get revealed around the situation. Somebody here may find... Okay, so maybe it's Q finds TG to be manipulating. There's distance between these two people, or there will be distance between the two of them. I'm going to say that Q is a little annoyed still at the other person. And there could be some... There still could be some anxiety and animosity between these two people and a control issue. I don't know what that's all about, but somebody may have a control issue. No, my asshole ex gave my ring to his current wife. She's shaped like a shoebox. And she still got the ring. First of all, oh my God. I can't even, there's just so much to unpack. Can you imagine, though, receiving a ring that was intended for or once somebody else's? Could you just imagine that? Could you imagine it? I'd rather you give me nothing. You give me a twist tie. We can take this and we can wrap it around my finger. This is better than giving me somebody else's. My mother, she threw out her wedding dress. Oh my God, it was so funny. She had it in a box in the garage for like however many years. And when we were moving into that house after my parents got divorced, she took it and she threw it in the dumpster. And I was like, no, I want to wear that when I get married. Yeah, okay. First of all, I'm not getting married. But second of all, it was like, she got married in 1969. So it's like it was, I don't know. It just, whatever. She goes, she's like, I got divorced. You're not wearing that dress. We're throwing that in the trash. But can you imagine? Like, I always think about things like that. Like, things that, oh, we saved this for years. For what reason? What'd you save it for? Like, how many times did you have to pack it up when you moved? For what reason? How is the relationship between Alonzo and his mom? It looks okay. It actually looks pretty good and improving. Listening to his intuition, things move forward towards greener pastures, grounded and stable, mutual respect. Dana, is it best for me to stop talking to Aries? It's a connection, but I feel that it's not going to be a good situation. The cards indicate that there is potential for things to move forward, but you have to make the decision. If you feel like it's not right for you, then you have every right to decide to not talk to them anymore. But the cards can't make that decision. It looks like there is more that could come from the situation. Once again, it goes back to the same old thing. The cards can't prevent you from living life or from making mistakes. They can only really show you what the potential is. Do you want to move forward? That's your choice. Just like the person that keeps going back to the same clown, right? The cards could show you that it's probably not in your best interest. But if you want to go back, you go back. That's your journey. That's your choice. So that's up to you. Janaya, does Q feel some way behind betraying his wife for TG, or his wife finding out, fighting TG, going cold on him, and leaving his kids? So you mean, is he sorry, or is he sorry he got caught? I think he's a little bit more sorry he got caught. Evan, does Aries like it if I reach out to him and ask him for his confirmation? He's neutral. So if you're asking him something, whatever it is, he's not happy or sad about it. He's just kind of neutral. Like he just answers the question or does whatever it is he needs to do. He's fine with it. I have to run to the bathroom. M. Lourdes, work for next week. Work for next week. Work for next week looks good. Grounded, stable, down to earth. There could be good news. The week may go by fast. You have the world at your feet. Pretty good. Janaya, does Q care more for his wife or TG? I can't measure feelings. I can't measure feelings. The only thing that I can say is that if he's jeopardizing his marriage for somebody else, that's something to consider, but there's no way to measure who he loves more or who he wants to be with more. The thing is that he has not broken a commitment to the extramarital whatever. He's broken a commitment to the wife. So it's really the wife's decision. Do you want to be with somebody who's broken the commitment? So as far as the other person, you know, like people that look at it like he's cheating, he did a bad thing. Right, he did do a bad thing, right? We know that. But how much do you love somebody if you've been cheating on them? And are you willing to accept somebody who cheats on you? Because if he cheated and you let him go, it will happen again. So this is really the wife's call. You know, even if I were to say, oh yeah, he loves the wife more, what does that prove? He's still cheated. This other person is still around. So how will my relationship with A move forward next year? It has potential. Yeah. Looks grounded and stable. Nisha, how will Richie feel when I get my baby back and I change my number? I don't know what your relationship is with him. If this is the baby's father, I would suggest not changing the number because there's complications around the situation. And I think that person may still have visitation rights or something because that person is still showing here. I need to know the relationship with this person because they're angry or annoyed, but I don't think you can get rid of them forever. Whoever this person is, looks like they're still around. Yeah, Janaya, you could ask a different question. It's the baby's father. I would be careful about changing your number or blocking him or anything like that because I think he's still going to have rights to the child in some way. And if you make it more difficult, then that could come back to haunt you. I would just leave it as is. $555. Anything exciting or interesting happening in November? Yeah. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. A wish comes true around money coming in and the hard work you put in to work, school, or business pays off. You'll have choices and options that come in around social activities. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. And you could enter a committed relationship. Moon Lem, will I get money in the future? This is a new account. This is a duplicate account. What happened to Adonis? I could see him. I see him. We think that he's blocked. Be wise, one spirit messages. Three of fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Four of water, missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open up your eyes to the possibilities. King of earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical, successful time. Competently accept opportunities that you're offered. You've got the Midas touch. Pallavi, love. You will walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and exploring your options leads to success. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Don't be afraid to explore your options. Committed relationship could lead to like long-term commitment potential. Janaya, how does Q like TG since his wife is acting affected and decided to leave him for good? I don't think he feels like the wife is left for good. I think he thinks that the wife is just trying to scare him or play games. So I don't think he's taking it too seriously. He has feelings for TG, I think. But I don't think he's serious about, like, if the wife didn't find out, he wouldn't leave the wife to go to the other person. And he doesn't believe his wife is really leaving. M in general. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you have a ton of money headed your way. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You're not looking back on the past. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. You've got success coming in around work. Looks good. Looks good. Lily, who is coming my way for love? Who is coming my way for love? An earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Don't be afraid to express what you want and need out of a relationship. You have a new journey on the horizon. Bella, will my mother's health improve? It should improve, but that is, I would definitely don't use that as a substitution for doctor's appointments and checkups. Cinnamon, what's next between Jamal and I and our connection? He's been calling me as of late. Communication will continue. He's going to be looking to spend time together. Listen to your intuition. Yeah. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Today's news, India, does Ed get hurt because of my relationship with his friend? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Carlene, is MA seeing someone? They may be seeing someone, yes. Erica, what is about to manifest for me? You can have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. You also could have money coming in. They could be two separate things, or they could be the same thing. Love looks good. Love life could be moving forward towards greener pastures, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You got good news coming in around money, and you could be planning travel. Dakota, general for the week. General for the week. For the week, you're no longer holding yourself back. You've got money coming in. Plenty of it. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Sherry, will finances improve soon? In time to fix my car having issues. Yes, I think so. I think you'll be able to pay for the repair. Palette, career. Okay, when it comes to career, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You have good luck coming in. Listen to your intuition. You've got, if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But cause for celebration comes in around things moving forward towards greener pastures. That's bringing in happiness. Lucinda, love. Empress is bringing in love and money. Don't be afraid to express what you want and need out of your relationships, and success could come in. If you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. A new beginning is on the horizon that could lead to a committed relationship with long-term potential. Samantha, my partner A called me today after weeks. Just heard my voice and disconnected. Why did he call me? Will we reconcile? I think he was curious to see if you would pick up or speak to him. It was out of curiosity. I don't see, like, there could be more communication coming in, but I'm skeptical to say yes to reconciliation at this point. It's not coming up strong enough. Twin flames, would I be happy if I dated B? I think so. I think so. Shirley, General Angel card. Angel card read. Two of water. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness. A positive resolution to conflict. Eight of water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. The Hermit, Archangel Raziel, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. Solitude, love. You could have romance heating up with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, if you're not with anyone right now. You're no longer holding yourself back. Exploring your options could lead to a soulmate connection that moves forward towards greener pastures. That could also be possibly with an Aries or somebody who may be a little bit older than you or in a position of power or authority. Top Queen. Will Averin confront me about blocking him when he finds out I did? Chance is slim. All about Maine for the rest of the day. For the rest of the day. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You're no longer holding yourself back. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in new beginnings. Money is coming in. And life could change for you for the better quickly. Mary, will I get a new home next year? That could happen, yes. Avantika, does Rishab still have feelings for me? Please make sure my ex's energy doesn't interfere. He gets into every reading. I don't see an X here. So if this is the X, I would say no, they don't have feelings for you anymore. Maggie, will my daughter be able to successfully complete her seminar work today? Yeah, she should be able to. Anonymous, me and Day Cancer. Being guided by the divine, things can move forward towards greener pastures. Communication comes in or picks up, and you may be feeling like the relationship is strengthening. Simran for the rest of 2023. A new venture could start around work, school, or business, and life changes for you for the better quickly. Don't be afraid to express what you want or need around professional relationships. And you may be making decisions that push career forward towards greener pastures. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. You could be planning travel. Mega, love with R. Things look a little out of balance. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. Fool is in reverse, which means something may get revealed around the situation that could need to be dealt with. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the situation is out of balance, or the two of you are not on the same page. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship right now, but it looks like it's a little stuck where it is. I'm not seeing forward movement coming in right now. 555, commitment energy coming in. Could be from an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you could have passion coming in as well from an Aries or a Scorpio. Twin Flames, I did that one already. I said, yes, you would be happy. Eminem, Taurus's current feelings and next actions. They're feeling grounded and stable. They may be excited about a work, school, or business project they're feeling perseverant around. They're showing a little stuck and stagnant as far as actions are concerned. But they look like they're very busy around work, school, or business, or that's where they're putting all their energy. If you want to speak to them and you haven't heard from them, I would reach out to them. Benita, what are Daniel the Cancer's next actions towards me? There could be communication that comes in person, like in-person small talk possible. Simran, general on family life for the rest of 2023. There's a little bit of indecision around this situation, and you may feel a little bit like things are unstable, or you may be keeping distance from family between now and the end of 2023. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Things are slow to move forward. Crow's Nest, who's coming for me in love this month? Success could come in around love when you explore your options. You have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life could change for you for the better quickly if you leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. You also could have a Pisces come in. Janessa, will I get the job at Tea Company? You could get that job, yes. Mary, I don't do the spells until nighttime. Simran, HB, Scorpio's current intentions and thoughts to me. This person looks like they're a little shut down. Emotionally, they're showing as the Hermit. They may think that you are... They may be annoyed with something. They're showing us like a little annoyed or irritated around something. I don't know what that is. They may find you to have potential to be successful. They may feel like you're kind, caring, loyal friend, somebody who is down to earth. And somebody who is smart and intelligent. But I don't know, they look like they're annoyed about something. Crab slap. Sunflower seeds, though, are really good for you. E. Miley, what is next for Soha and me? Communication that could be by the phone. Otherwise, the situation looks like there's distance and it could be a little slow. Charlie, will I go on a foreign holiday in the next 6 months? That could happen, yes. Lady Sunshine, love. Empress is bringing in love and money, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got listen to your intuition. Things could move forward towards greener pastures with a committed relationship with a Leo. If there's no Leo that shows up and a committed relationship presents itself, it could be a strong bond that moves forward. Simran, general for school for the next 7 days. Oh shit, what did I do? I pinned something. I didn't mean to do that. Generals for school looks pretty good. Slow and steady wins the race, but you're feeling ambitious. You'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You're using your intuition. Things move forward. And you could get good news around school. Girly wants Starseed card. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Surrender to the sweetness. This is a sensual, highly feminine card. It is a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to let the ever-abundant female take over, to taste the fruits that you've been working hard to grow, to let your senses take over and really drink in your life of wonder, to get intoxicated on the simple bounty that this planet has to offer and which you have within you when your well is full. The ancient Babylonians connected the feminine goddess Ishtar to the planet Venus, and in Roman mythology, Venus was the goddess of love and beauty. In our night sky, aside from the moon, Venus shines the brightest. Time is our most precious resource, and it's the greatest healer. If you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take time out, to reconnect with your lover, play with your children, give yourself luxury time without an agenda. Many of us are so busy building our lives with that we forget to enjoy. We forget about enjoyment. We forget why we decided to build them in the first place. Disconnect from this sweetness causes more pain than we realize. So many of us walk into soullessness buildings 5 days a week at the name of survival. We strive to build the life our dreams, and we drive ourselves to exhaustion. This card is wooing you back to the pleasures of being human, to focus on what really matters and enjoying an incredible life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you surrender to the sweetness of life? What's the one thing that you can do to enjoy your life a little bit more? Not bad. Well, I've got to pee. I said that a few minutes ago, but I haven't gone yet. I'll be right back. These guys over here are sleeping. Checking on you too. Check. Side guy, where'd you go? What are you doing? You're taking a little nap the other day where you got up? Oh, you woke up? Are you alright? Do you feel okay? Are you sure? I'm going to take your temperature. fever. You sure you feel all right? I'm going to give you a little Tylenol, okay? Are you okay? You sure you're up for skating? We don't have to go. Let me wrap things up here, okay? And then I'm going to get you some Tylenol, all right? All right, let me see where we're at. I think she's got a little bit of a fever. I'm going to give her some Tylenol and see if I can make her some soup. Did I get through? Oh, wait, I got some super chats here. Charlie, what's next for my career? Self-employed venture. Let's see. Yeah, you could have a successful self-employed venture if that's something that you want. Yeah, you set your mind to it, you could be successful. Aside from that, you also could have another job or business opportunity that comes in that brings relief. The magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that pushes your career forward. Listen to your intuition, more money comes in. But I think self-employment is definitely on the horizon. Yeah? Okay, I'll take you to the bathroom. You have to go to the bathroom? Yeah. I think I should make you a little soup. What do you think? Yeah. Come on, I'm going to take you to the bathroom. I'm going to wrap up the live stream, okay? I want to make sure that you're all right. Do you feel okay? Yeah. Does something hurt? No. Nothing hurts? No. The knee hurts? But everything else, does your head feel okay? Yeah. All right, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you can watch cartoons. I'm going to give you your phone. Don't get upset. Okay, can you just give me 5 minutes? Watch some cartoons. Let me finish what I'm doing here, okay? Here, turn it up. Okay. Now this guy. Yes? I will get you a big banana, and I also want you to take your vitamin, okay? You need it. Yeah. All right, I just have a couple more to do. Can we cut off the super chats? Because I got stuff happening here. Do you want to? You feel up to it? Yeah. Simran, HP Scorpio's current good and bad characteristics. Avery, what happened? What did he do? He pushed you? Oh, okay. He didn't mean to. This person could be smart, intelligent, kind-hearted, and caring, but also could be very controlling Could be somewhat manipulative, perseverant, and successful. Gem, will my roommate go in peace? Yes, I think so. Simran, SB Leo's can be characteristics. Could be indecisive. Could be a kind, caring, loyal friend. Could be a procrastinator. Could sometimes play the victim. Could be smart and intelligent, creative, and unique. Mel for the week. For the week. For the week. We've got success coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. And life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You could have something nice happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining at home, whatever it is, it's positive. Perseverance pays off, and you could feel relief around life moving forward. Yeah, the puppy is her little brother, and he sometimes can be a pain in the neck. Thank you, Adonis. Adonis, will I finish all my quizzes and assignments due today? Yes, you could do that. You could make that happen. You could make it happen. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up now, and hopefully I'll be back on tonight. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'll be on tomorrow, but I think I'll make it back on tonight. I'm going to go get her some soup, and I'm going to make her take her vitamin, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.